Hello and welcome to another update video about AGIX. AGIX, the situation is still very, well, I think the situation isn't clear, but the analysis is clear, hopefully. So the price is still in the descending price channel. We have not had a breakout. I'm not suggesting we get a breakout, but if we get one, then it could start the pathway in a fifth wave. I highlighted to you before that AGIX probably is coming down here in a fourth wave. At least this is one interpretation. It is worth to be skeptical about it because the move to the downside is very, again, choppy. It's corrective. That's all good, you know, but the problem is that in any wave 4, we don't want the price to break below the 50% retracement level. And yeah, I mean, it didn't, okay, but the move that happened here after that, the touch, let's say, the price touching the 50% retracement at 15.7 cents, it's just not convincing to the upside. So while I consider this still as a potential fifth wave which could unfold, the price action is absolutely not convincing. Nothing bullish here really, and it could really lead to a break of that level. If we get a break of that level, then we have the wave 1 to the downside, okay, which is the yellow wave count, which is bearish. So I explained it very clearly in previous videos. The 15.77 cent level is, for me, the pivot point between having the chance for a fifth wave rally, which would make this coin long-term bullish potentially, because it would be its first decent 5-wave move to the upside. Yeah, the problem is that this in the beginning wasn't great. Okay, nevertheless, we can give it a chance. This was a 5-wave move up, but also then the beginning wasn't great. Nevertheless, we can give it a chance, but it needs to hold 15.77 cents. Okay, so then it can go in a fifth wave, and it would obviously need to go to a new high above 68 cents for that. Okay, the problem is the only way I can count this wave 4 as a correction is with a very complex WX, YX, Z correction. And these corrections, they are rare. Okay, they are very rare. They're one of the rarest patterns, you could say, in Elliott wave. So I'm always doubting it when I see it, because you cannot count it as an ABC really. You can't really count it as a WXY. It just, from the proportional point of view, it just needs that Z wave, which is a corrective pattern. The problem with that pattern is, first of all, it doesn't happen very often, so you have to naturally doubt it. Because with this pattern, I can count that correction complete, okay? The problem is with that pattern, you cannot distinguish it from a 5-wave move to the downside, right? And that does make this chart very ambiguous. So I can easily say that in the yellow wave count, and I change the color in a minute, that's the 1, that's the 2, that's the 3, that's the 4, that's the 5 in the yellow wave count, okay, which would be the bearish interpretation, which a wave 1 to the downside basically, okay. So let's make that a bit larger. The wave 1 to the downside would be bearish in the yellow wave count, and the wave 2 to the upside would just be a corrective wave pattern. So there's currently no way of saying which one it is, okay? It literally depends on the 15.77 cent level. And I can only say it's worth being skeptical with altcoins, especially if the reaction to the support level isn't impulsive. So, and in both scenarios, I mean, this can still extend lower, right? And also the Z wave can, but if the Z wave extends lower, we've broken the 50% fib level, which makes this chart bearish. So hopefully that's clear. A break above the trend line could send it into the resistance area first between 32 and 49 cents. That's my update about AGIX. I hope you liked the update. If you did, please hit the like button, leave a comment and subscribe. And if you really like the content, then please check out the channel membership. Thanks a lot for watching. Bye-bye.